Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Arizona Wild. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And here, anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
At the 45 on its way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Fafita. This time he's got him. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Using his legs, it's Conley. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program. Inside SEC play this year, things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to pull it to the next opportunity.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They'll try the left side. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Wildcats will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. 3rd down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened. Now setting up 4th down.
They'll run it from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too, man. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The run from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got his man on the right. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. It'll be a draw. Nifty little dance step.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Bunch formation for these receivers. Now they'll run the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And stampeding through the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Arizona runs out the punt team.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now on 2nd down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Arizona will kick off to get the 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Getting some heat. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep.
And a great job seeing the motion coming across the formation, understanding the jet sweep's a possibility, pulling the trigger, going and getting the guy on the ground.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. from the gun, running back on the move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. To the air, it's Fafita. He's right on target. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Open, continues to fight for yards. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick-6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And on 2nd down for this offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They move the tight end all over.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got a man. It's McMillan. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Arizona has it in the red zone.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back in.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Arizona! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm gonna win. Let's go, defense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now on 2nd down and short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Kansas State quick to the line. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
He looks that one in nicely. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. The aerial assault continues, and it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Murphy.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Wildcats! How about that D coming up with a play like that? That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And man, the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and the defense makes them pay.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Off play action. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. On the run, it's Fafita. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They're bringing heat. Touchdown, Kansas State! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail me coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. On the move, it's Fafita. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This